It's probably me more than anything else, isn't it? Just having a little bit more confidence and a little bit more understanding of what's going on. So much better. Pleased with that. Really pleased with that. Right. To the next adventure. Right, well, it started all right. Started okay. And I've got a speedo that is showing 30 odd. Is the speedo working now? Or is it going to be working sometimes and then not others? Sorry, I'm looking behind me, my mirror's all wrong. Whoa. Yeah, so I hope you can hear me. I've got a feeling every ride on this Matchless is going to be an adventure. And now it seems to be misting up for some reason, the speedo. We've just gone into first. I can't even tell what gear. There's only 4 gears. Sounding alright though. Oh no, I had gone into second. Yeah, that wasn't the gearbox, that was me actually missing the gear lever. Okay, so, well, speedo's working, it's up to 50. Gonna have to sort this mirror out. Yeah, lots of vibrations at 50. Lots and lots, can't see a thing behind. Not a clue what's behind. I'm hoping it's my wife. She's going to follow me along. Oh, this should be a test. Will it actually stop? So it's a bit harsh going into so far so good. Ah, that's better. I can see the little Mini behind me. I've got that choke completely out of the way. Ah, it's not too bad. And if that stops, that means Right, so speedo. There's the police. Right, now when do the vibrations really begin to kick in, and can you go the other side of them? Okay. 50. 55. Well, this is about cruising speed, but the vibrations are not good at 55. So I'd like to have a bit of a bash at those if I could. They're not great. It's alright though. This is better than it was. What have we done? We haven't done anything. Choke right off. Is that better? Yeah, about 50. Okay, so what have we done so far? We've got it up and running. Seems to be okay. That was the main thing. Trying to get it running. Then had problems with the speedo. I'm reluctant to touch the speedo again because the speedo, for whatever reason, has started to work again. In fact, you'd have to say, wouldn't you, that the whole bike is working. It's probably still leaking oil all over the place, but and the front brake is certainly not brilliant. Which is why I'm changing down quite quickly, quite early. Will it actually stop? Right over the bridge that is being painted. That's Sutton Bridge. 4 months. 4 months that's going to take. Would you believe it? I think I'm into 4th. Yes, I was. Right, I'm just going to take up a little bit of a better position on the road. Let these guys go by if they really want to. I see you coming, but you can't come in. I hear you knocking. This is a joy. When I get off this this road, because although chugging along here, I'm indicated 50, but God knows what this speedo's actually doing. Don't really want to hit some of these potholes. Yeah, lots of vibrations at this sort of 50, 55 sort of speed. I'm wondering if I got up to 60, if I could get rid of some of them. It's just obviously a sort of an awkward vibratory mess. Yeah, I didn't do that very well. I was too busy putting my bloody finger out. And mistimed the changing of the gears. Okay, so this says an indicated 40, 50. Feels about 50. Drop it down to about 40. I'm not touching this speedo if it works like this. I'm not going to mess about with it. And to be honest, I'm not going to mess around too much with the bike if it continues to run reasonably sweetly like this, because this is okay. It's absolutely okay. Now if I was happy to have just pootled along at 40 all the time, then it's not bad, is it? It's not bad. Okay, I've gone into third gear. It says I'm doing 30 and I've indicated 30. It said I was doing 30, didn't it, on that watch your speed sign. Wow. Yeah, quite a lot of vibrations. Let's just see what happens when I go a little bit quicker. Okay, we're up to 60. I don't think it's 65. I don't think it needs to go any quicker than this. Ever. Certainly wouldn't be able to stop with the brakes as they are at the moment. So yeah, back to 50. Getting a little bit more comfortable with the squirminess of it now. I hope this is recording. It's an adventure, isn't it? And it sounds so fantastic underneath. It sounds great. So this is a 1961 G12 Matchless, exactly the same as the AJS 31. just a different badge on them and different colour schemes. The Matchlesses were the sort of black and red, and then they've got the silver for some of the, I think they called them CSRs, the more race orientated, you know, the higher spec ones, but basically it was cosmetic. So it's a twin cylinder, 600, and actually I'm sure I can tune it so it's even smoother. It's very vibey at the moment. Sure I can, you know, get it even better. This is okay. This is all right. You know, I was going to battle with it and, you know, see if we can get it ready and everything. I wasn't looking at. Oh, I'm going too quick. Oh, slow down, Alan. Back into third. You know, I'm in a 30, so I just keep looking at the speedo. It's not. I don't think it's accurate, but it seems to be working. Seems to be working. And if it works like, I was going to say, if it works like this, I'll be happy as. Because I was looking at £300 or £400 to replace the speedo. I think that's bloody rich, isn't it? Expensive. This is a joy. This is an absolute pleasure. Absolute pleasure. So, and actually, pootling through the little country villages and down the country lanes is exactly what this is good for. And it is what I would use it for. I'm definitely going to get some new tyres fitted as well. I'm looking at the Dunlop K70s. I think that would help, and also these tyres are, at the very least, the front one I think is probably, it might even be the original tyre, so God knows how old that is. The back one is certainly 20 years old. I did have a puncture in the back, and we stuck this one on because it's like what they originally had, but it's the squared off horrible bloody Avon Road, whatever they are, Road Runner, Road Master. And I think they were designed for sidecars. They look like little car tyres. Well, they were designed for sidecars. Slow down. That's great fun. Bike seems to be running okay. It will do it the world of good to have a little a little poodle out. And I did zero the speedometer, and I know that it's around about 10 miles to here, and it is showing, funny enough, 11 miles. So happy days. Happy days. I think I could tell what a 30 is anyway. You could sort of tell that we're doing about 30, and we are. Precious little chance of being pulled over for speeding on this, isn't there? I know it sounds as if it's some race bike. Oh, that is a bit, it's a bit bloody rough, isn't it? Third into second. What's the suspension going to be like going over here? How lovely does that sound? Don't you dare come out there, matey. So, for those of you who know about your bikes, I think most of this is pretty original. We've had to just put some new brake pads in and one or two things in terms of the sort of ignition that were worn out, wearing out or whatever. It certainly seems to be working. But it's not been modified, it's not been changed, it's not 12, it's still 6-volt system. It's a very simple, straightforward machine, to be honest. Don't, thank you. You can sort of tell when they've seen you and when they haven't, can't you? Yeah, there's nothing complicated about it. It's not got indicators. Original suspension, wheels, rims, tyres, chassis, everything. In its day, it would have been a, you know, your bog standard motorcycle, I suppose. It was it wasn't one of the quickest. It wasn't one of the most sought after. It was a workhorse, I suppose. A lot of them had sidecars put on them. I think they tried to compete in America with making a 750 in the end. Not sure how long these were in production until I'll have to check. As I say, this one's a 61, so it's I think it's a reasonably late one. It does go round corners. When I get the new tyres, I think it'll be even better. Right, can it tell what a 20 mile an hour limit is? Not really sure why this is 20 miles an hour. Right, indicated 20. Little burble. Oh. 22. Well, I think the speedo is quite accurate. I don't think the brakes are getting any better. Perhaps I've just got to give them a really good... That's just the front brake, it's hardly stopping it. Can't help revving it. Sounds great. Yeah, just missing the gear lever sometimes. Well, I've done it twice. Just missed the gear lever slightly. It's not great. Yeah. Oh, it's not working now. Oh, bugger. Speedo stopped working. Bugger. Why was that? Wow. Right at the end there, the speedo stopped working again. Right at the end. Okay, how much oil is going to fall out of that? Wow. That was so much better.